Hey guys, it's Allison. Today we're going to do this look right here. It is kind of a crazy winged liner, green, black. I kind of got inspiration because it has been raining non-stop for a month here. So you have all the green grass and the dark skies. So green grass, dark skies. I tried to play down my cheeks and my lips because this is so bright. I don't really know where you'd wear this to. This would be fun to go to a party with as long as it wasn't super hot, because I do have a lot of mascara on. So if you're going to do this and you're going to be outside, make sure you use waterproof mascara. But if you want to learn how to do this look, then just stay tuned. Thanks. Bye. Okay, let's get started. So I've already primed my lid using Urban Decay Primer Potion. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down another sort of base. I'm going to use my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. And I'm just going to put that right along the lash line. And then just a little on my lid. And then one quick swipe right there where my brow bone is. What this is going to do is this is going to lay down a sticky base for the colors we're going to use. And you're just going to kind of spread that out. And it's okay if it still looks a little, you know, really dark, or really white and stark, because we're just going to lay colors over top of that. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to, after you have that on, you're going to lay down another white color over top of that. I'm just going to use NYX's white and just kind of a fluffy brush or a stiff brush. And we're going to get some color onto the brush. I suggest if you're using drugstore or something else like that, kind of get a lot on there because we want to make sure it's really stark white. And you're just going to pat that color over top where we put that white already. Up on the brow bone and right on the lid. Just like that. So next what we're going to do is we're going to take a, we want to do a crease color. This isn't going to be very dramatic because obviously the liner is the dramatic part. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take two different colors. The first color I'm going to take is this. This is from the NYX Nude on Nude. This color, it is second right next to the white. It's kind of a, I want to say a taupe color. We're going to swirl our brush in there and tap it off. Then we're just going to apply it right into our crease. This is just going to give us a little bit more definition. It's basically to make the eyes look like they're set back a little bit, kind of more sultry. So you're going to keep doing that until you get an even color. See how they look a little bit more, how this eye looks a little bit more set back now? Next what we're going to do is we're going to take a brownish grayish color. To do this, I don't have a brownish grayish color because those two colors don't really go together in my book. I'm going to take a gray color and that same color we just used, I'm going to go back and forth with the two. So I'm going to go in the gray and that color, in the gray and that color, and then tap off. And then we're going to go right over top of that same color we just did. And then what we're going to do is you're going to drag it out. Almost make a winged. So essentially what you're doing is you're making a little wing. You're just going to go from about where your eyebrow ends, take it and then sweep it up into your crease. Just like that. Okay. And that's it for the actual eyeshadow part. So that is actually, to me, the easy part. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to do the green color. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take CoverGirl's Liquid Lime Blast. This is the green color, which doesn't have a name. So this is the green one. I'm so good at this today, can't you tell? What we're going to do then is we're going to take that color and take it right underneath our lash line. Because we're going to put another color over top this. We're going to put an actual eyeshadow color over top this. So you're just going to do that. So all I did, like I said, was I just drug it under my lash line. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to do your cat eye shape. Cop just pulled someone over right in front of my house. I can hear it. What I'm going to use is the Carbon Black L'Oreal Linear Intense Liquid. And that is just, it has a felt tip on it. The easiest way I find to do this, and it's whatever your preference is. I already did one eye. I always do one eye before I do the other eye so I can see where to go. So I kind of look across my face to where the other ends and make a little dot. I know that sounds silly, but that way I can make sure that they're perfectly even. Then I'm just going to draw my shape. And if they're not even, this is why I like to do one at a time, because like this one, I made this one a little bit longer, but that's okay because I think since the lashes are so out there, it's okay. So what I'm going to do actually over here is I'm going to bring this line out a little bit more, just so they're even. So, and obviously we're not going to leave it like this. I just like to do the triangle shape first and then I can draw the line. So then I'm just going to line my upper lid, my upper lash line. And I'm actually doing a pretty thick line because we're going to do 2 sets of fake lashes. I want a really thick line over here. So I'm going to start off thin and then I'm going to gradually make it thicker. And the only problem I have with this is, since it's so liquidy, I have to keep going back in the liner, dipping it, and going back and forth. And there we go. So we're all done with the black part of the liner using this. Then what I'm going to do is, because I don't like the actual shininess of liquid liners, I think it tends to look a little fake on me. I don't like the way it looks. I'm just going to take a small little brush and I'm going to go in, still the same nude on nude. I'm going to dip it in a black. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over top of the liner that we just did to make it more matte. I'm just pressing down on top of that. I'm essentially just drawing over top. Also, when you get kind of kooky little lines, when you do this, you can even those out and kind of smudge it so it just looks smudged instead of crooked. And then there's that. Now, to create this kind of, where we have the green wing, I did the black first so I could see where I'm going to take that green. What I'm going to do is we're going to take that same green liner, and it doesn't have to be a stick liner or a pencil liner. You could just use an eyeshadow wet. That would do the exact same thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and directly underneath, if you can see, I'm just going to draw a line. And then just make sure I connect the two. Just like that. Because like I said, what this is going to do, this is going to be a sticky base for the actual color we're going to use. And I probably should have had everything out and ready to go, but I didn't, so sorry. I just want to do this really quick. The color that I'm going to do that's going to match that green is from Tokidoki. It's Soya. It's a really green, intense color. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bent liner brush and just go in that color. And we're going to do that same process. We're just going to pat over top that green. All the way under and up. So then you kind of get this really bright green effect. Next, what we're going to do is we really want to widen out the eyes. I'm losing everything. Oh, I found it. You really want to widen out the eyes. So what I want to do is I'm going to take a white eyeliner and do it just on my lower waterline. This is going to make my eyes look bright. Since we have so many dark colors up here, we don't really want to make our eyes too squinty. We want to make sure they're bright. My favorite thing and easiest, since I already have it out, is the jumbo pencil and Milk again. And I'm just going to take that and put it right on my waterline. Just like that. So now I'm just going to, we have the eyes pretty much done. I'm just going to go apply my lashes and my mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have both of my lashes on. The lashes that I used Kiss lashes. I used 55605 and 55606. These are the ones that have the strings on them, which don't actually work. But I did use clear lash glue. Sometimes when you do like 2 sets of lashes and I use the white glue, it doesn't always dry right, so I like to make sure I use a clear glue for this. So now I'm going to move on to lips. I'm going to use 3 different products. Since the eyes are so crazy, you wouldn't really want to do too crazy of a lip, so I'm going to actually do a muted down lip. So the first product I'm going to use, this is from Wet n Wild. This is 900 BP, if you can see that. It is a almost flesh tone, pinky, orangey color. I know I'm so great at describing today. So I'm just going to take that all over. And this color by itself is actually really hideous, but when I build it up with other colors, it actually looks really nice. So once I have that on my lips, I take my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. This is in Stockholm. These are amazing. They're literally liquid lipsticks. They have the exact same consistency, and I love them. And they smell like vanilla. That's actually almost the same color. But a little darker. With this though, I like to use my fingers as well because it tends to get actually a little bit blotchy. And then last, I'm going to take Revlon's Color Burst and Sunset Peach. And this is just to give a little bit of sheen. I'm just going to put that in the center of my lips. And we're done. So that's everything. On my cheeks though, I did use another Tokidoki product. I used the blush in Momobella, which is crazy dark for me. It's a really bright rosy color with gold flecks in it. And then that's everything. So if you have any questions, I will put everything down in the pants bar of all the products that I use. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment. Alright, thanks guys.